Hello and namaste, my friend. I hope you're doing well because I am. And today I'm going to be doing some ASMR origami. In particular, I'll show you how you can make some paper cranes yourself, right? Now, before we get into it, all you're going to need is a piece of paper and your two hands, preferably. But anyway, I brought two just in case you forgot yours. So here you go. You can have that. But actually, we're going to have to prep this piece of paper because you're going to want to have a square one. And I just realized how interesting wood can be. You have my table. I love this table. But if you process wood differently, you'll have this piece of paper. But anyway, what you want to do is fold it like I do right here. Ideally, you'll want to have a clean corner right here. But I will show you that even though you can be clumsy, you'll still be able to manage to get a beautiful paper crane at the end. Then you're going to fold this over. Or if you have a pair of scissors, you can just cut this piece off. This one right here. But in case you don't, you'll fold it nicely like this. And then you're going to want to tear all of this off. What helps is pressing down with your thumb in order to tear off this part, and then doing that all across. I usually don't work with this big of a paper, so I'm having a hard time. But there you have it. You're gonna set that piece aside. And now, you'll finally have your square. Even though it might look janky, it'll still get the job done, I promise. First, you're going to want to fold it in half. Now, take this corner and fold it into the center. Once you've done that, you're going to want to flip it and do the same thing. So now you'll end up with this triangle. What you want to do is open it right here. Open it and fold these two ends together. So now you have your diamond. And with that, this is now the most difficult part of the entire process, but it's still not that difficult, I promise. You're going to want to open up this mouth. What you're going to do is take this corner and fold it inwards. I'll try to demonstrate. See how I'm pressing it inside? Ideally, you'll want to have half of, you see how this, let's say this is all of it. Ideally, once you're done folding it, you're only gonna end up with half, alright? So, you're gonna fold this. See how it's like, this is what I folded, and this is the back side. So you're gonna wanna do this fold on this side again. See that? Once you're done with this side, you're gonna flip it and do the same thing. Alright. Now you're done with the hardest step. Go ahead and fold this flap up. Turn. Do the same thing. And now, going to take this edge. Fold it into the center. Do the same thing with this edge. Alright. One more time. And now, you'll want to fold this triangle together with this one. Just like that, alright? And then you're gonna pinch it. Do the same with this side. And now, from here, you're gonna take this half, fold it up like this. Do the same thing with this side. And from here, you're gonna pull this and this. Try and make a square in the middle, right there. Now we're gonna wanna adjust these parts by just making them neat. Now you're gonna take the shorter end and you're gonna imagine yourself pushing this part down. See, just like that. Push it down and then fold these two together. Give it a little adjustment. And there you have it. Even though my paper was super janky, it still turned out beautifully, as you can see. And I always like to say, the jankier your product, the more personality it has. But we still have this piece. Alright, so you can do the same exact thing. With this square. And then you can go ahead use all of your leftover paper here. Guess what you can do with this piece? Exactly. Now I think this is the smallest I've ever gone. I'm not sure if I'll be able to actually fold it right now under the pressure, but I can certainly give it a go. But the first time I learned to fold the paper crane was at summer camp. Now I forgot the camper's name, but it was, I think it was a 7 or 8-year-old girl. And I was scheduled in arts and crafts. And we were just doing some arts and crafts things. And she was folding these paper cranes. And I always wanted to know how to fold one. Because I was always fascinated with origami. But it turned out she had quite an attitude for a 7-year-old. So it wasn't easy to learn from her, but at the end of the day, I managed. What I like about this method is that it is quite simple. Whenever I look and search online for origami tutorials, it's usually very difficult to follow. But with this one, I don't really have a lot of troubles. I can only fold paper cranes and paper boats, though. That's all of my origami knowledge till now. I saw somebody on YouTube. They were folding up dragons and stuff, and it looked insane, honestly. But I don't have the skills to do that. But honestly, a paper crane goes a long way. I'd always fold them for our nurse at camp, and she would always love them and put them up in her car, which I found very cute. But yeah, I think in the Chinese culture, paper cranes are regarded as lucky. So if you're trying to boost your karma, you might want to look into folding some paper cranes. But anyway, as you can see, we've got, as I like to say, our little crane family. I also did some practicing off camera with this guy. But that's how you fold a paper crane. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's something different, but honestly, I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did as well. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you did. As it helps the channel. But other than that, I hope you're able to fold some paper cranes for yourself now. And I hope you take care. I hope you take it easy. And I'll see you very, very soon, alright? Love you. Bye bye.